Hey Dennis, it's Viola. How you doing? I wanted to quickly go through your website here, go through a couple of your competitors, and then just talk about a couple of things I can help you with, right? So for starters, I love how clean your site is and that this clickable call to action is dead center because this is super important considering that 99% of the people that land on your site will be using their mobile phone. So it's important for them to be able to reach out to someone as soon as they land. All right, let's see. Got a link there. Good. Okay. And that's it. So Google likes to see at least 1,500 to 2,000 words of content on here, and that's for two reasons. The first reason is because Google has crawlers. So they're crawling the site because they're trying to figure out exactly what areas you serve and what services you offer. So for example, if you had on here a bunch of times, Georgia or Atlanta's HVAC company or HVAC Atlanta, Georgia, and Google will be willing to put you higher up in the search results so more people will be able to find you. Let me explain. So if you go to Google right now and you type in HVAC Atlanta, right? The first thing we see are the Google paid ads, and then you have a few more paid ads, and then you have this map pack section right here. This section has everything to do with a citation. That's the strategy to win here. And these top three companies are getting the bulk of the business. So all a citation is simply your business name, address, and phone number listed throughout different directories across the World Wide Web. So if Moncrief Heating and Air has 300 citations, then you want to make sure that your company has at least 400 citations so you're outranking them every single month, because honestly nobody really goes past page one for anything, and you and I both know if we click on this right here we're going to find about 10 other pages of businesses that are doing the same exact thing you're doing. So that would be the strategy to win in this area here. Then you have this section down here. This is the organic section. And I noticed that this page for reliable heating and air is ranking in the #1 spot. So I went ahead and pulled them up so that we can see what they have going for them and how you can outrank them when it comes to content. So let's see. They have, looks like they have a little bit more content on theirs than yours, but not a whole lot. So they're definitely beatable. I would say if you guys add at least 1,000 words of content to that homepage, you'll be able to outrank them for Atlanta. But it's not just content, it's also the way that the photos are saved on your website. So I'm going to go back to your site. Let's take a look at this one because, like I said, it's Google, they're Google robots that are looking at these. Atlanta's premier air conditioning service. So you want to save this as a keyword that people are actually looking for. And I'm not sure if people are looking for Atlanta's premier air conditioning service. They probably be more so looking for something like what we put in HVAC Atlanta. So whoever created this had the right concept. But when it comes to SEO, you want to be very specific. So that way when somebody types this in, you pop up. All right, let's go over to this tool that I use called Ahrefs. And it just lets me see the back end of a website and what's going on with it. I put that page on reliable air in here. First thing you see essentially is a DR, and that is a power flow from Google. And then you have a UR, and that's a trust flow from Google. And both of these numbers are increased by something called a backlink. And all a backlink simply is an endorsement from another company that basically it's a website that has a clickable link on it. And when someone clicks on it, it in turn passes power and trust over to your site. This is obviously clickable, and I could go in here and see what's working for them and how it could work for you. But I want to get in front of these keywords because this is what's going to make all the difference in regards for your business to be found. So Atlanta HVAC. This is telling us that 450 people look for this keyword on a monthly basis. This company is in the #1 position for it. And they get 172 calls per month just from this one keyword. Then there's a keyword we looked up, HVAC Atlanta. 600 people look for that keyword per month. They're in the #2 position and they get 113 calls per month just from this one keyword. And then the list goes on and on. So I would stay away from the keywords that are branded by them, such as reliable, anything that kind of says reliable in it, reliable air per se. And I would stick to the ones that actually say Atlanta. And in the key to this is to have this integrated into this particular page, because the more people that are able to find your website are going to turn into the more people that are going to call you for your business, and then turn into the more customers you'll be able to land. Now speaking with you, I know that you're located in Loganville, so I went ahead and pulled that up too. So HVAC Loganville, Georgia, same concept, right? But different businesses. You have these three in the Google Ads section that they're paying for ads, then a few more ads here. But the map pack section, notice is different. because when it comes to the map pack, it's all based on proximity. Now, I noticed I didn't see you populate in the top 3, so the strategy will be the same. Let's find out how many citations does Energy Heating and Air Conditioning Incorporated have. If they have 250 different citations, then you guys need to get at least 350, so you can be in the #1 position every single month here. Now, under the organic search, I don't really care about Yelp, but look, Reliable Heating and Air is popping up again, but it's not the same exact page. Let me explain. I pulled up their page here. So notice before, the page before said this, whatever this says, right? And the URL is just Reliable Air. But this page is ranking for Loganville, and that's the Loganville page. How did they do that? It's the same concept. It's the information that they put on the page that was hyper focused around Loganville, Georgia, right? You could see Loganville on here a few times. I'm not sure how many times, but they got the most. See, serving Loganville. Okay. And of course, a bunch of different social profiles that link out to it as well. But aside from that, let's take a look at this page in that same tool on the back end. So they still have the power. They have some trust, not as much as that other page. They're not doing a whole lot of backlinks to this page, but they're ranking for 27 keywords. So let's see what these keywords are. AC repair, Loganville, Georgia. 50 people look for this keyword on a monthly basis. They're in the #2 position. They get 17 calls for this keyword. Then what about HVAC Loganville? Because this is the one we use. 60 people look for this. 4 people, they're in the #4 position. They get 7 calls per month for this one keyword. So this is pretty much how you would strategize it. And if you go through this, you'll notice none of the keywords on this page say Atlanta, and vice versa. None of the keywords on the Atlanta page say Loganville. So it's super important you treat each page as it's its own business based on the location that you're trying to rank for. Lastly, I want to show you your business in the same exact tool. All right, this is gaci.biz. All right, looks like you had something done along the lines at some point, because you have some businesses that have been referring to you a few times. You got some backlinks coming out, and you're being found for 52 keywords. Let's see what these keywords are. Okay, GAC HVAC. I'm not sure how many people are looking for that, but 9 times out of 10, well, it says it right here, 100 people look for that per month. But 9 times out of 10, this is very general. This isn't as specific. I'm not sure how many GAC HVAC companies there are throughout the world, but this is picking up everywhere, not just Loganville or not just your company. If it is just your company, then great. Let's figure out how to get you to the #1 position so you can get more than 7 calls per month for it. All right, let's see what else you got going on. GA air conditioner. So, all right, Wells, no, AC service Loganville. This is kind of good. This is a good keyword. So you want to strengthen this one. I would definitely put some power behind that. See how this is on the same exact page? So I would separate those, add a separate page for Loganville. So there's a lot that I can go through with you, but this is pretty much what's going to help you as far as to, let me just do a quick recap. One more thing before I recap. I noticed that there was another URL for your business, GeorgiaAirContractors.com. So kind of the same thing. You have a good amount of trust from this one, but not as much power. However, you're being found for a few keywords on this. Let's see what keywords you're being found for here. All right, HVAC companies, Georgia, HVAC Loganville. Okay, see this I would strengthen for sure. I would strengthen that. AC service Loganville. So it looks like this is your Loganville URL, but they can all be combined. All the power needs to go to one site. So here's what I would suggest. You just need to get in front of those 3 things. #1, go ahead and update the content on your homepage. #2, or the content on the homepage and also the content on a Loganville page if you already have one that I'm not noticing, and combine those 2 URLs. #2, get some very high quality keywords, or get those keywords into the content. And then #3, get some high powerful backlinks to power up the keywords so that you can get found when when someone goes to Google and they're searching for either HVAC Atlanta or if they're searching for HVAC Loganville, Georgia. All right, I hope this wasn't too much information for you. If you and I hope you're able to put this to use and it's helpful. So give me a call back. I look forward to hearing your feedback, Dennis. So let me know what you think about this and if you guys are able to put this to use. And if you want to partner, of course, I'm more than willing to assist. So I'll talk to you soon. Have a great day.